Hey guys, it's Emil from mindfulmovementcoaching.com, and this is video number 3, on the windmill. So the first video, we just went over a basic tutorial how to perform the windmill. Second video, we discussed the half-kneeling windmill that happens to be in the get-up, and how you can exploit your range of motion using a yoga block and coming down on your forearm. In this video, I want to talk about using a band to assist you identifying the set that what I would encourage you to do with your lat to protect your torso through the move. Now keep in mind, there is thoracic rotation in there, so you don't want to lock down your torso muscles so much that you can't allow for that nice thoracic rotation, but we want just enough Latisimus dorsi involvement to avoid lateral flexion, which isn't really too good for our spine, at least especially when we're loaded. So just like what we did in the half-kneeling windmill in the get-up, we're going to apply that concept here. You could also do it in standing if you wanted. It just so happens that I'm limited with the anchor point that I can create here with the band. If I was to stand up and do it, there just isn't enough elasticity in the band to produce the exercise. So what we'll do is we're going to set up our half-kneeling windmill like we would in the get-up. And I sometimes, if I'm working half-kneeling cleans, and I'm not going to get off on a tangent here, or even an exercise like this, I might sometimes not go all the way with my foot at a right angle or creating a right angle in my hip. I might create a little bit of an oblique angle. You find what works well for you. And the reason I say that is when you're in standing and you hinge, the hips travel at an oblique angle based on the placement of your toes. I'm getting really technical here. So ultimately, you can practice coming out to the side, or you can offset the angle of the hip a little bit and practice sending the hips back. But ultimately, what we're looking to do is create distraction about the glenohumeral and shoulder joint complex, so that those muscles sense it and want to create a little bit of correction. Sometimes, those muscles need to feel some force pulling on them so that they have something to act off of. So from here, I'm going to pull down. Remember my cue of pulling the rope down, internally rotating. So I'm going to pull down, internally rotate. That sends a little message to the lat to stay engaged. And then from here, I'm going to send my hip back. And it actually helps me increase getting my hips out to the side and opening up that range of motion for my windmill. Is again, when we come up into standing, I want to maintain a nice lateral, or I want to maintain a nice line so I don't have any lateral flexion as I go through the windmill. Okay? So if you have any questions, shoot me an email at emil@mindmovecoach.com. And if you like the videos, subscribe and hit the little bell button for the notifications when a new video comes out. All right, enjoy your windmill drill.